Is there brutalist architecture in downtown Austin? Yes, I think there is, kind of. I first became curious about this building last winter when I was covering the Kaitlin Armstrong murder trial for my podcast, Blood in Barton Springs. I was over at the Travis County Justice Center for the better part of 3 weeks. During lunch breaks, I'd grab coffee from Sweetwater's and head over to the Capitol grounds to stretch my legs, passing right by this monolith mixed-use high-rise. It sits just across from the Westgate of the Capitol complex, from where it takes its name, the Westgate Tower. Its proximity to the state capitol makes it a desirable address for elected officials and lobbyists. David Dewhurst had a place there during his tenure as lieutenant governor. With that in mind, and with what's going on in the country right now, I was cognizant to be discreet as I was recording this video footage. The last thing I wanted was for one of the state troopers to get the wrong idea about what I was up to and get all twitchy. And before you know it, this turns into one of those First Amendment audit videos. And that is not my jam. As Van Alen, my favourite sovereign citizen debunker, puts it, sovcits, auditors and flurfers, the trifecta of stupidity. As you stand in the shadow of its 26 floors, the tower has a melancholy energy about it. The architecture is generally accepted to be mid-century modern, but I see it differently. The bottom third, essentially a parking garage, with its tall, skinny cutouts lined with brick lattice work, screams Art Deco and could be straight out of a William Van Alen sketchbook. Yet the top two-thirds, which comprise mostly residences, would not look out of place as socialist housing in some former Soviet bloc republic. That's the part that looks brutalist to me. Incidentally, the etymology of the term has less to do with the English word brutal and more to do with the French phrase béton brut, meaning naked or raw concrete, which was one of the preferred mediums of the brutalist architects of the 50s and 60s. Westgate Tower was built in the mid-60s, although she does wear a party dress of brick veneer over her poured-in-place concrete bones. Talking of party, there is actually a pool deck on the top floor, behind where the brick lattice work reappears, formerly referred to as masonry solar screens, I think. I'm sure Ted Cancun Cruz has found his way up there at some point, laying out like a basking walrus, Cuban cigar in one hand, margarita in the other, squeezed into a Speedo, no doubt as tight as a sausage skin. Que repugnante. Anyway, let's listen to the Smiths for another moment, and please like and follow for more irreverent hot takes on life in the ATX.